Now students, question number 11. The table shows the unemployment rate in a country 2002 to 2012. That is the unemployment rate. Uh, Now in part number A, if we say that a year is good when the unemployment rate is less than 2.5%, which year are considered good? Whose percentage is less than 2.5, these years are good, and that is 2012. Yes, 2011 and 2007. uh, yes, and 2008. These are the year 2010. We have to write it. Good years 2007, 2008, because the unemployment is less in these years, and 2010, 2011, and 2012. These are the good years. In part number B, construct a dot diagram. We have to construct the dot diagram. The unemployment rate is from 2 is the smallest value and the 4 is the largest value. That's why I draw the scale from 2 to 4. A 2 is 2 times. The digit 2 is 2 times. That's why I draw 2, and 2.1 one time. And 2.2 2.2 is also one time, two times. 2.2 two times. No, 2.3, 4, and 5, and then 2.7 and 2.9. Yes, 2.7 one times, and then 2.9 is also one times, and then 3.2 is one time, and then 3.5 3.5 two times, 3.5, and yes, 3.5 is two times, that is 3.5 and 3.5. Now 44, 4.0, that is one time. Now students, this is the dot diagram we constructed. In two part, a stem and leaf diagram with split stems. We have to draw the leaf and stem diagram with split stems. Split stems mean that we have to break the stems from 0 to 4 and then from 4 to 9. Now there is a, now we also make the key is that uh, 2/2 means 2.2, that 2.0 is 2 times 2 0, and then 2.1 is one time, and 2.2 is two times. Yes, this step is from 4 to 9, and there is only one 2.7 and 2.9, 2, 7 and 9. Now 3, there is 3.2 only one time, and 3.5 and 3.5, and 4 is 4.0. Now students, this is a stamp and leaf diagram, very simple. State an advantage of using the dot diagram. We have to write the diagram advantage of using the dot diagram. It is easier to display the data. We can easily display the data on dot diagram. We can write it like that. It is easy to display the data. We can write anything, any advantage of a dot diagram. Part number two, we also write the advantage of strip and leaf diagram with split steps to represent the employment rate in a country from 2002 to 2012. We have to write the advantage of it. In a step and leaf diagram, we can also write that. In this, we also write that we can observe the data distribution easily. We can observe the data distribution easily. Very simple. You can write any advantage. Now, students, question number 12. The back-to-back step and leaf diagram represent the score of a student in two different schools for a common geography quiz. In each school, 29 students sat for the quiz. This is a step and leaf diagram for two schools. This is school Q and this is school P. These are the stamps and these are the leaves, and the six keys that 6 slash 9 means 69s. And in part number A, which school had the highest score? We can see, easily observe that the school Q has a highest score, which is 100. Yes, this is 10, and when 10 joined with 0, that is 100. It means school Q had the highest scorer, which is 100. Now, students, part number 2, which school has the lowest scorer? Which school has the lowest scorer? It's obvious, that is 50, school P. That school Q's score start from 52, but school P score is 50. School P had the lowest scorer, that is 50. Now, students, part number 3. Which school performed better in a quiz? Explain your answer. I take the students which take the marks above than 80 from school Q. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6 students for school Q which takes the marks 80 and above are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. These are the 13 students. For school Q, the students marks above than 80 uh, is equal to 13. Total number of students is 26. Sorry, 29. Given 29 students, and that is 13 by 29. And for school P, the students marks above than 80. These are 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 9, 18. These are 18 students. 18 over. It means that the school P performed the better performance because its fraction is better. The school P performed better because it has larger number of students who performed better. Yes. Now, students, this is question number 2012 and it's solved. Question number 13. The result of the mathematics examination of two secondary two classes are recorded in a table. This is the result of two classes. Represent the two sets of data back to back step and leaf diagram. We have to represent this data on leaf diagram, and we make the key for it. Key is that 3 and 1 means 31. Now for class A, we can observe how many trees are there. 1 and 2. These two. We write 3, 1 and 9. And for class B3, there is no any digit with 3. And for class 4, yes, first step 4, we can observe there is 2, 5 and 1, 7. Yes, 2, 5 and for 4, there is 42. Yes, only one digit. For number 5, 5, if 5 is a step, then 0. Yes, 0. Two zeros, 1 5 and 1 9. And for a class B, there is only 1 5. Yes, only 1 5. And 6, that is 0. Oh, 3 and 6, 8 and 8, 2 eights and 1 9. Yes. And for class B, 6, 5. Yes, there is only 1 5, 1 6. Yes, this is 1 6, 1 7, and next 8 and 9, 2 nines. Yes, and for stamp 7, there is 7 in class A, 0 and 0, 2 zeros. Yes, and 77. Yes, this is. And for class B, there is 70, this one, then 2 and 5, then 8, yes, 7 8, and then 9, yes, 7 9. For 8, class A is only 1 7 85, and for class B 80 82 87 and 8 8. Yes. And for class 9, and for now students, for step 9, we see in class A first, that is 8. And for class B, there is 0, 2 and 4. Yes students, this is the stamp and leaf diagram which we completed. And in the next question, find the percentage student who scored distinction, i.e. 70 marks and above in each class. We have to find the percent of the student who scored distinction, i.e. 70 marks and above. For school A, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students. For class A, 5, and the total number of students are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And total number of students are 20. We have to find the percentage of it by multiply by 100 and we get 25%. For class B, there is 17 above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are 12. Total number of students are 20. We have to multiply by 100 and 12 5s are 60. This is 60 percentage. Now students will find the percentage also. In part number 3, which class performed better in the examination? Explain your answer. Of course, class B, whose percentage is better, 60% performed better because the percentage of distinction in class B is better. Yes, uh, the percentage is better, that's why the class B performed better than class A. Now students, question number 13 is solved. Now students, question number 14. The following table show the age and the systolic blood pressure of 14 women. This is the age and this is the blood pressure. In part number 1, draw a scatter diagram to show the age and blood pressure of the 14 women. We have to draw the scatter diagram. Scatter diagram is the relationship between the two variables. This is 1 and this is 2. We have to draw the relationship on graph between two variables. And with the help of this scatter diagram, we can find the correlation. What is the correlation between these two variables? We can find the with the help of the scatter diagram. Now students, on graph paper we will draw the scatter diagram and the age is along the x-axis and the blood pressure is along the y-axis. Now the first point is age is 45 and blood pressure is 140, 125. Now at 45 it means it is a middle point between 40 and 50 and 125, 120 and 125. That is the point. That is the point. Second one is 51 and 127. 51, this is 157, 51 and 127. 26 and 27. This is 127. And 75, 151. This is 75 and 151. This is point. And 33, 33 and 107. This is 33, 1, 2 and 3, 107. 1. This point is 0. This is 33 and 107. And now 52. This one is 52 and 135. 52 and this is 130 and 135. 52 and 135. 55 and 131. This is 55 in the middle and the point is 131. This is the point. And now 68 and 152. 62, 4. Yes, this is 68. This is 268 and 152. Yes, 1 and 2. This is 152. And 68 and 152, 44 and 125. This is 44 and 125. This is 44 and this point is there. Yes, this point is there. This is 125 and this point is there. 55 and 134. This is 55 and 130 and 134. Yes, this point is there. 48 and 130. This is 48 and 130. Yes, this point is there, 130. And 62, 138. 62 and 138. Yes, this point is there. 35 and 113. This middle point is 35 in and 113. 1, 1, 2 and 3. And 65 and 145. This is 65 and 145. This point. And 42, 117. This is 42 and 117. Yes. This is 42 and 117. This is 117. Now towards the scatter diagram is completed. All the variables which is provided to us I have drawn on the graph paper. Now in part number 1 is done. And part number 2, describe the type of correlation between the age and the blood pressure of a woman in a study. If we see that a scatter diagram, it is positive, it is rising, and we see that the points are very close to one another. That's why it is the positive correlation, and it is strong positive correlation. So we write there strong positive correlation. Now students, part number 3, draw a line of best fit for the set of data. Now I have to draw a line which is best fit. Best fit is that line which covers maximum points. Now that is the line which is the best fit. Yes. Yes. That is the line which is the best fit. 5 points it's covering. And all the points are very near to these points. In part number 4, Mary is 58 years old. What would her blood pressure? Now we can find it from the graph, and this is 58, and we C, that is 58 years old, and this one, and yes, and Mary is 58 years old. That is the age of 58 years old. And when we observe the blood pressure from graph, it is 137. Then the answer of part 4 from graph would be 137. Now, students, question number 5. Mr. Cook is 86 years old. Would it be reliable to use the line of best fit to predict his blood pressure? Explain your answer clearly. Now, students, which we draw the graph between blood pressure and age, it's for women, and this is man. Mr. Cook is a man, and that's why it's not reliable that we predict his blood pressure from the line of best fit. And the second thing is that the graph its age is 86, and the data is provided to us is from only from the 80, and it is out of limit. That's why it is not good that we can predict his blood pressure from this line of it. So we can write no, it is not reliable because uh, scatter diagram is about women, and second thing is that age is out of range. His age 86 years old is out of range. Now students, question number 14 is solved. Now students, question number 15. The table below shows the number of the cigarettes smoked per day and the life expectancy of a group of smokers. This is the number of the cigarettes smoked. These are the number of the cigarettes smoked. And life expectancy. This is the life expectancy. In part number 1, draw a scatter diagram to show the number of the cigarettes smoked per day and the life expectancy of the group of smokers. First, we have to draw the scatter diagram, and this is the graph. Now on the graph paper, we take the number of the cigarettes smoked per day along the x-axis and the life expectancy along the y-axis. Now we have to draw the scatter diagram. In number 1, 42 cigarettes smoked is 56, and that is 40, and this is 42. 42 and 56 cigarettes are smoked. 1, 2, and 3. This is the first point. Next is 13 and 75. 13, 10, 12, and this is 13 and 75 cigarettes. Yes, in the middle. 75 cigarettes. And 45, 53. This is 45 and 52, and in the middle 53. This point. And point number 4, 23 and 71. This is 23 and 71. And 40, 51. This is 40 and this is 51 in the middle. 48, 50. This is 48 and this is 50. And 16, 73. 15 and 16 and 73. 72 and in the middle 73. And 38, 61. This is 38 and 60 and 61. And 56, 2, 4, 6, 56 and 44. And this is 44. 27, 64. 27 and 27 and 64. This is 64. And 8, 77. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 77. 76. This is 77. 8, 77. And 35, 55. This is 35 and in the middle 55. 5, 86. This is 5 and 82. 4 and this is 86. And 33 and 63. 33, 63 in the middle. Now, so this is a scatter diagram which we draw, and in the second part describe the type of correlation between the number of cigarettes smoked per day and the life expectancy of the group of the smokers. We have to tell the correlation in this. If we observe this diagram, this is the negative correlation because this is the falling, and this is strong negative correlation because the points are very close to one another. And this is the negative, strong negative correlation, which means that the more the cigarette smoked, the less the life expectancy. Now students, part number 3, draw a line best fit for this set of data. Now we have to draw the line fit, and the line fit is that is the line fit. Part number 4, Johnny smoked 25 cigarettes per day. What would his life expectancy would be? Now from graph we can observe that 25 cigarette, that is the number of the cigarettes, and from graph we can observe it is 68. Now we can write there from graph Johnny life expectancy be 68 years. Now students, fifth part, given that the equation of a line of a best fit in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, where m is a gradient and c is a y-intercept. Find the equation of line of best fit. Now we have to find the line of equation, and for this we have to find the y-intercept. Y-intercept is very clear from the graph where the line cuts the y-axis, and this is 88. Now c is equal to 88. Now we have to find the gradient m. We know that the formula of gradient is y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. Yes. Now we take 2 points First I take 10 and that is 80. 10 on x-axis and y-axis 80. And second one is 60 to find the gradient, and it is in the middle, approximately in the middle, and 60 and y-axis 39. And that is x1, y1, x2 and y2. Y2 minus y1 and y2 39 minus 80, and x2 minus x1. X1 is 60 and x, x2 minus x1. X2 is 60 and x1 is 10. 60 minus 10. By subtracting it, we get minus and 50 minus. Now the equation of the line is y is equal to minus 41 by 50 plus 88. This is y-intercept is 88. Now students, this is the equation of the line of the best fit in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Part number 6. Would it be reliable to use the line of best fit to predict the life expectancy of Mr. Ong, who is non-smoker? Explain your answer clearly. This graph is for smokers, and for non-smoker it is not good. It is not reliable. So the answer is no. It would be not reliable because this graph is for smokers' life expectancy. Yes, students. Now, students, question number 15 is solved. Now, students, question number 16. The table below shows the mass of a group of people and their respective intelligence quotient IQ score. And this is the mass and this is the IQ score. Now, we have to draw a scatter diagram from the above data. We have to draw a scatter diagram in part number 1. Now we have to draw the scatter diagram, and for the first 66 and triple one, and this is 66 and triple one. Yes, this one, this point is, and now next is 62 and 95. This is 62 and 95. And now 56 113. 56 and this is 1 2 and 3, and 75 94. This middle is 75 and 94. 50 107. 50 5 6 7 107. 43 92. 43 and this one, and then 90 91. This is 90 and this is 91, and 56 91. This is 56 and 91, and next 47 102. 46 and 47 and this is 102 and 88 101. This is 88 and 101. This is 67 and 90. 67, this is 66 and 7, and along y axis is 90. And 82 106. 82 106. 85 115. This is 85 and 115. 115. 72 104. 72 1 2 3 4. Now students, this is a scatter diagram for weight in kilogram and IQ score. If we observe this scatter diagram, there is no correlation in it. We can't draw a line. We can observe it clearly. In part number 2, what type of correlation for the above data in the scatter diagram? We observe in this diagram that there is no correlation. That's why the answer is no correlation for the above data. Now students, question number 16 is solved and I hope you understand these questions very well. Thank you very much students for watching my videos. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.